Hello, everybody. I'm late, but I am reacting to Summer Game Fest. This is the first new game announcement. I gotta run.
You're no god. The leader
Mortal Shell 2.
Alright, didn't that look great? Well, we got lots more to come. But right now, the end, the Nexus War, Galactus Fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live in-game events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
I got a bad feeling about this.
It's like Battlefront.
Hit him with everything you've got.
Galactic Battle Royale. Death Star Sabotage.
Think I saw Jonesy. All right. Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest
Kojima.
project in just a few short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions, and we are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great
Let's go.
Mr. Hideo Kojima.
Woohoo!
Aki, great to see you. Mr. Kojima, here we are. The world tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's great to have you here. We are so excited for DS2. So let me ask you, Mr. Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
DS1 が出た後にコロナになったの
Well,
で、
we hit the pandemic after
まあ
we released
僕ら皆さ
DS1.
ん、コロナを体験したと思う
Everyone
ので、
experienced
コロ
the
ナを体
pandemic.
験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それをも
show
う一度ゲー
something
ムをプレイし
new
ながら、
connection
考えていただきたいと
after
思い
we
ます
faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well, talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
はい、
I keep moving my mouse by accident. I know Kojima edits all his own trailers. I don't remember what his name is, that actor.
Welcome. Have a seat. Over here, please.
I'm so excited for this game.
No smoking, please. So you are Neil Varner.
People so young.
What do you do?
Luca Marinelli.
For
that's his
living.
name is.
I'm a porter.
So thank you. We're good for the day.
Okay. Thanks.
Neil,
This fucking. It looks incredible.
What? What?
So you made it then.
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
The girl. You're alive. Stop! 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 Stop!
Okay.
So much mystery. Well, that was a clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy. Mr. Kojima.
まあ DS2 で非常に重要なキ
In
ャラクターです
It's a very important character,
ニールとルーシ
Neil
ー
and
で
Lucy.
まあちょっと詳しくは言えませんけ
I
ど
can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
手にカニ座の刻印が
You
2人ある
saw the cancer mark on both of their
すごい
hands
深いつながりがあって
So they have
これが
this
物語に
deep
大き
connection
く関わってきます
and
で
reveals
前回
throughout the
ク
story.
リフっていう人気キャラクターがい
And
まし
last
た
time
け
on
どマッツさん
DS1,
がやって
we have Cliff,
で
who was
物
played
語
by
的には
Max.
彼はもういなくな
And
った
of
の
course,
で
by story, you
まあ
know,
2では出せない
he will not be in
で今回
DS2.
ニールっていうのが
Right.
マ
But
ッ
this
ツさ
time,
んの代わりというか
Neil
その
will
同
be
じような
like
役割を担って
playing like the role that
登場
Max
します
did
That's when I was.
for
When
DS2.
the
まあ
trailer
クリフす
came
ごい
out, I
人気あ
was.
ったので
And Cliff was a very
まあ
popular
それを超え
character,
るようなキャラク
but
ター
I
を作ろう
think
としてまあルカさん
we
にお
have
願
to
い
kind of
して
like top that
結構いい
character.
キャラクタ
So
ーになった
Luca
と
Marinetti was a great
非
actor,
常に
and I
心
think
に残る演技もして
it
い
will
ただ
great.
き
He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new character,
ました
Neil,
もう
too.
20日後にゲーム出るんで
Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers, you know. That's
I know.
what I brought today.
But there is more to share, and you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by many members of the cast. He'll be sharing a new demo of the live gameplay demo, alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
ニールのゲームプレイシーンっていうの
Yes,
を出し
I'll
ます
show you
ので
the gameplay scene of
見に
Neil.
来てください
So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right, thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you. All right, and now I'd like to introduce my co-host for Summer Game Fest. She's along for the party, a
Sydney
veteran
Goodman.
games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Sorry, Lucy James. I think she was at PAX East, actually. I only said Sydney Goodman because she does the Game Awards stuff.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Thou shalt not kill. So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands. But ambitious men do not listen. I sought no war. But war found me.
So I'm just writing stuff down on the phone. In case, when I show, excuse me, if I do a
I
video
became
later.
like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death.
Forge your destiny. So this is gameplay, okay.
But that's just my story.
Captured on PC.
Go write your own.
It looks nice. Chronicles Medieval.
That was a very cool new project in a brutal European medieval world. Now it's time to hang on to the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action games within the Sonic franchise. Cross Worlds brings other worlds and familiar faces to Sonic Racing, including surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF for the first time.
This is gonna be fun. Excuse me.
Let's mix it up.
Is that Hatsune Miku?
Time for me to win this.
Coming in September, but that is not all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Thank you, Jeff. I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game. Sonic Racing Cross World is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You
Okay.
can feel brand new experience from the new future travel ring, which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking. So you can race against all of your friends across all of the platform. Lastly, I have one more thing I'd like to show everyone here today. Take a look inside of the travel ring.
The fuck?
Minecraft and Sonic. I guess you could say, you gotta go craft. Well, I gotta laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
Bandai Namco. Cool character design.
Time. For some, it heals. For others, it wounds. And for our world, it promises only oblivion. our hopes lost long ago. But you have the power to change all of this. If time were a weapon to wield,
Multiplayer? Question mark.
could you undo the sins of ruin?
Maybe.
In this time,
Like a Doctor
or
Strange
maybe the
portal.
next, you'll find how to save us all.
Cool bike. Oh, that's cool. Code Vein too. Nice. Okay. I never played the first one, but 2026. Section 9 interactive. To the one. This message. Waiting for you. End of Abyss 2026.
That was a very moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
There's something rotten at the heart of Mouseburg.
Crooks beware. Detective Pepper's in the house.
There are those who would bend the city to their will.
Dumb wise guys and fake cheese wheels.
And those who do anything to save it.
They won't even know what hit them.
Troy Baker is Jack Pepper.
Here we go.
Another role for Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from PlaySide. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium, real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
Final Fantasy? Yeah. Or, Game of Thrones? Yeah. Ooh. Little
You may
street.
think you know how the game is played. But this is not the game you know.
I'm not really Game of Thrones person, so I don't have much interest in it. In this. I can't say I've given Game of Thrones much of a shot. So like watched like the first few episodes and I've like, So I don't know.
You decide who wins and who dies.
Oh shit.
Game of Thrones.
War for
Westeros.
All right, now it is time for the global reveal of an FPS action adventure RPG.
The great Silkovsky once said, one could count 1,000,000 billion suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings? It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth.
Looks kind of like what was that game?
My answer is, maybe they will visit us.
What was it called?
But time has not come yet for this.
Like Russian, like
The dawn of a new era.
yeah, they were in it.
The
Atomic
era of
Heart.
Atomic.
Didn't that game just come out?
2.
No, don't get copyrighted. Copyright. I'm gonna get copyright. Right. Drive on ecstasy. It's why they call me Mr. Dynamite. I'm traveling at the speed of light. Don't stop me now. 'Cause we're having a good time, having a good time. I don't want to get copyright. I'm gonna stop you for a second. No, you know what? Whatever. Wow, they really like. From the first one to this one, they just really a. Damn, that booty. PC and consoles.
That's right, Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at Mundfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a global scale, and this time there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom. But that, believe it or not, is not all from Mundfish today.
Also from Mundfish.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube. I can still
DLC
barely
the first
believe
one?
it myself. When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know? I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness. How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What
Wow,
if
look
the
at the little
cube didn't
arms.
appear but revealed itself? What if it was always there and we've only just started to see it?
The fan guy from RE. I'm not full, I'm just tired. No, it is something for Atomic Heart. The Cube, Atomic Universe.
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic Universe on a massive levitating cube you can see there, where the edges are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving. All right, let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic Invasion universe. The new retro beat 'em up coming to PC and consoles this holiday with multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far, only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
Is someone gonna say 2? Rocket. And She-Hulk. I was putting their Rock and She-Hulk, and I almost put added to Rooster instead of roster, but I did not. Spider-Man. Is there a date? Show this to 2025? No? Okay.
This isn't hell. Or my world. What is this place?
I don't know what this is yet.
Also, you don't have a chance. Not enough. I need more. Pick your battle, piggy.
Musashi! We both want the same thing, Musashi. But there's only room for one at the top. And it won't be a coward who runs from jewels. Words never did work between us, did they?
Sasaki Ganyu.
Oh, Onimusha, of course. I was like, he looked familiar.
That was a new look at Onimusha Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years, as a team at Sans String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
What? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Fuzzy, the tournament of 1,000,000 punches, you'll get yourself killed!
An unadoptable orphan. I kind of want to play. already want to play this.
All right, you little sick of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got. What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform. Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die.
I'm sold already. Oh my god!
Attaboy. Attaboy. Eat bread, grab burnt toast, carb load. This maid ain't gonna be itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day. Jeff.
Fulfill your destiny. Felt that boxing. Puppet.
Super fun. Gotta wish list that, right? All right, well, next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game. In Deception, we trust.
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided
I'm
yet
so sold on
bound.
that boxing game.
Wolves and lambs, engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow. Enough theatrics, I'll get to the point.
Killer Inn.
Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Kill someone and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by rooting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up. Buy items with the gold you earn. Loot chests for weapons and armor. Steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps. Discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember, deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or death. Your invitation awaits.
That was Killer Inn, a 24-player multiplayer game from Square Enix where you compete in a game of life or death using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. And though it's been a while, their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm, of course, talking about Arc Raiders.
Nope.
This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
I really want to see Wolverine. Also, are they gonna... I'll talk about it later.
Breathe. Let your body settle
pre-rendered
into
and
a
it's
slower
I'm
rhythm.
assuming it's using Unreal 5, but that hair is insane.
Clear your mind of all distractions. You don't have to walk this path alone. Surround yourself with resourceful friends. Here, you are in control.
a date? October 30th.
That's right, everyone. Arc Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for PC and console. Congrats to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself.
Dude, I assumed.
Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
I played this at PAX East. It's really cool, and I'm excited to play it. And I also played a little bit of the closed beta. Was this a video that was at... Video that was at PAX East? I don't know, it kind of looks familiar. Maybe just because I've already seen so much of the game from PAX East and other things, but... Comes to PC June 10th. Same day as Mind's Eye. Which actually IOI is doing like a presentation for Mind's Eye during Summer Game Fest. This weekend, I believe, or tonight. I'm not really sure. But I also know I can confirm it is coming to console. No date for that yet. They wanted to focus on making the best PC experience they can make. I hope it isn't too much longer for console. It runs on my PC. I played the closed beta, and it runs fine, albeit it's at lower settings. But it'll obviously run so much better on my PlayStation 5, and
I saw my world fall to ash, consumed by the void.
But I know it's gonna be cross play too.
Try as I might to further advance, 'twas all for naught. Some say time stops for no one.
It looks like a soul light.
Not a man, nor God, living nor dead.
Jesus Christ.
Yet what then of those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate?
I kind of want to see what
To
House
save
Mark's
what
next game
remains
is.
of our broken
Guys who did
worlds. You need only take my hand.
it was like a, it came out for the PS5. I don't. It might have been a launch title.
Where your journey
Chrono.
awaits.
Which one? Let's see what the House Mark game is.
Every hero's tale begins with a trial. The But the true lead of the story has yet to emerge. Whatever's coming next will not be easy. I will never forget my cause.
What is more compelling to you, sir?
Just as he once came to me, filling that dark tower with light.
What happened while I was out?
I don't like that voice.
So I hear you're looking for someone?
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and crave glory.
I never doubted that you'd enter
Sounds like Genshin.
I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned
Oh,
for
it's Wuthering
Septimus
Waves.
this time?
What did it say? It's when?
a rat in the vessel.
Focus.
Such a tiny nuisance.
Oh, for a second I thought it was fucking Hollow Knight. It's not.
And don't come back.
Mio.
That's Mio Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest. What you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
Stop motion. Swap.
Don't you see? We can't.
Come on, follow me.
What a really unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country,
Yes,
the next
let's
entry
go.
in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close. An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Who are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here.
My friends, my family, my beautiful daughter, Isabella.
Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to,
Teach them a lesson.
remind them of their obligations.
This is between us and Spadaro.
Where I come from, commitment means everything. If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be. The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity. Do you wish to commit to this family?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, it became our business.
Biggie Puttana!
This family, loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo? And if you thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this next game. LEGO Voyagers captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass, just like Split Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
Oh, from Annapurna. 2-player co-op. That's cool. PS5, PS4. That's cool.
Hello, Summer Game Fest! I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yee-haw!
A great evil would emerge. However, a brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to...
I'd say it sounded like Timmy.
Imagination! Go big, go bird!
Fall 2025.
It's been almost 2 years since players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat from disease and puppet
really been
frenzy in
2
Lies of
years?
P. Overture is a DLC expansion to Lies of P that transports players back in time with new characters, environments, and of course, imposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look.
DLC for Lies of P. That's crazy, that's been almost 2 years. I never got that far in this game. Like, I really didn't get far, like, I hardly got in it. It was really cool, it just wasn't, I don't know. Like, Bloodborne's the old game. Sunsoft came with a beat, and I have a really hard time with those games. They're cool, I love people play them.
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right, next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
Doki meets Silent Hill.
I sit at the front of the dinner table where she used to be. My plate's full.
Plates making it easy.
Plates of tomatoes. Plates of hay. Plates of angels. Plates of her legs. Beautiful. Broken. Plates of flowers. Plates and plates. The garden is lush in the rain, and everything's focused.
Obey her, Mel.
Dinner's ready.
Fractured bloom.
There's a hunger that feeds and blooms, and I will feed, and I will bloom.
It says 2025. The bottom. I was pointing at the screen like you could see where I was pointing.
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
Checking the text. Go to Super Mega. They're streaming the show too.
Probably.
I forgot they said they were doing that. Well, that's a good point.
I'm waiting to play it. I know.
Okay. One Piece. Not One Piece. Fucking Jesus Christ. One Punch Man. An anime game. Insomniac just tweeted that Spider-Man 2 is on sale till June 11th. Ooh, Witcher! Oh, okay, guess not.
5.6 is available today. This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Human Creator is now fully integrated into Unreal Engine.
You're seeing me live in real time. Squid Game will be coming to UEFN.
It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
That Mongilsa Die will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store.
We find a way.
That's cool. A little tiny dune or something, I don't know. A little bug dune. A dune bug, if you will.
We altered the course of nature.
This is a Jurassic
Unleashed
Park.
genetic power across continents.
Because that's a third
Now
Jurassic
it is up to us
World something
to nurture what we have set free, to find hope within this chaos.
Jeffrey Goldblum.
Well, to help life find a way.
Life finds a way. Jurassic World Evolution 3. Yep. Like, they say October 21st.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games. 10 years ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight. Today,
Shovel
I'm
Knight.
thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower. Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new
This
generation.
isn't a 3D Hollow Knight
It's a
2.2.
bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
October 31st. Halloween. Oh, wow. Looks really cool. And I love Shovel Knight. Mina the Hollower.
All right. This is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done... Yeah. Oh, Kyle Bossman, everyone. Final Bossman. All right, well, let me see what this says. Oh. Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means three things. Number one, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And three, you're gonna do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, Wade. All right, let's take a
Legend?
look.
Marvel Legend. Marvel Rivals?
Ooh, Red Band trailer. Hell yeah. Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest.
No fucking way.
Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience. Oh, hi, new friend.
That will be our game.
escape the turd
Is that
burger
Ryan
of
Reynolds?
late-stage
It
capitalism
sounds like him.
and enter a world of VR magic and wonder. You'll care
Bro,
for
I gotta
exotic
get a
pets,
fucking MetaQuest.
the elderly,
I wanna play
and
Batman
discover
game.
with Hip Hop Satan. Oh, hi, don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy's a total dick. What the hell? Who designed this shit? I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome. Who got the lobotomy with fries? All your dreams of being inside me come true in VR.
Deadpool VR.
Spider-Man gets insomnia.
Late
Can I
2025.
get this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue now. Is that weird? Whoa!
Only a MetaQuest 3
With Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool.
Oh,
All
it's
right.
new NP.
Next
Okay.
year at Games,
I could
last year at
tell.
Gamescom, we announced Dying Light: The Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news: the release date.
Yeah, I have been looking forward to this. Do they gotta get a fucking MetaQuest? Honestly, I kind of rather have that over a Switch 2 at this point, right now, because they're not as expensive.
What can you tell me about the Baron?
He's a narcissistic sociopath. He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats. God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
I don't care how high his walls are, how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took from me, all the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do!
August 22nd, my birthday!
Kyle, E&F is an old chemical factory south of the city. The Baron's men operate out of there.
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
There's the big
Woohoo!
news. Dying Light: The Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right. This next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven and Dinosaur, an Annapurna Interactive,
remember hearing
and this is
about
your
this.
exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
What are we doing?
I don't think this is like a debut for a
Hanging out,
I feel like I remember hearing
getting
about this.
buzzed. I've got to get out of this place.
Yeah.
At the end of an era, when everything's about to change, it's time to look back on your greatest hits.
Mom, who is it?
One moment. It's the pigs, darling.
Shit!
This year, experience a retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night together before school's out forever. And with a soundtrack this good,
Joy Division
it's gonna
Evo
be
Festival.
one hell of a
Jesus.
night. And The Cure. I love The Cure.
Jesus Mary thing.
Experience it for yourself.
Okay.
Mixtape. Nothing but the hits.
I trust you have seen it. A beautiful world where harmony reigns. Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment? Your destinies are sealed. There is no escaping them.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
On your guard.
This is gorgeous. Take this. And just getting started. Let's put it into action.
The surge of power. Savor each moment.
Now, get ready. Everyone, are you with me? We will live on in this world. No matter what hardships await. We fight for a future filled with hope. Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Acts of Blood.
They left me with nothing. No justice, no peace. Just names on the wall. The hunt isn't over.
There's something weird with the audio.
Not until I kill them all.
Oh, I saw someone play a demo of this. Looks cool. Weird thunderstorm warning. It's obviously very inspired by like stuff like Sifu and
Bad dot line.
Acts of Blood. Summer 2026.
Amazing what these solo devs could do today. Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
The vegan. Got Pilgrim. The new Scott Pilgrim game? Ramona Flowers. time to open the game. EX 2026.
Scott Pilgrim's back with his fist flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back. But first, we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Ah, there you are. Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around. Now cease this foolishness and make your decision wisely.
I'm all of a sudden getting all these notifications from Steam that a bunch of these games are on sale. Oh, shoot.
Since the dawn of time, humankind has been obsessed with the hard. Now, a glorious morning has dawned on something that's simply harder. Scum. Big hit of life. Witness this apogee. No fantasy. Big hit of life. Mix up pure alchemy. Lethality. Big hit of life. Big hit of life. Big hit of life. You're hard.
Is this just a sandbox?
Harder.
Oh, here we go, Mind's Eye.
What are you doing here?
Come with me.
At first, I thought it was just broken synapses in my head.
Keep your lens feet on.
I've been seeing things. Like a part of me that's been buried down deep feels like it's just knocking to get out. I'll be seeing you around, Charlie. Maybe this is the real me.
Diaz, you were a good soldier.
I don't want any part of your future. It's activating.
Hitman and Mind's Eye.
Hi everyone, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of IO Interactive. We can't wait for you to discover Mind's Eye when it launches on June the 10th from Builder Rocket Boy and IO partners. And yes, You may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City. This week, we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming. It's coming in 2026, but we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind with suspected ties to the criminal underworld. He has arranged a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient, and Miss Bai, well, she likes a drink. Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
There you have it. Hitman and 007 are coming together in a very unexpected way.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right, everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen.
He's getting involved in games.
Good to see you, Mads. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest. Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is, I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoes of Le Chiffre once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second. But this time is a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
So this mission is set in a casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Chiffre is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow, all right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours. For only 30 days, and if you play it, you'll unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing. All right. Well, Hakan, Mads, thanks for joining us for Summer Game Fest. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great to see you. Great stuff. All right, now here's the announcement of a new party game coming later this year that will delight LEGO fans, made with over 1 million LEGO bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
It's Saturday night somewhere, so make some noise for LEGO Party!
Get ready
For a nail-biting competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails.
It's an
So it's
action-packed
like,
contest to collect the most golden
Mario,
bricks.
yeah, Mario's a little bit like
But will you be helped by friendly krakens?
Or hindered by evil monsters.
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings?
That's a dragon, Ted. And what about our amazing mini-games, Ted? We've got more of them than you can count.
More than 10?
It's actually more like 60.
Whoa, that's a lot!
With surprises around every corner, anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just on screen, Ted.
Wow! We've got all that and more in LEGO Party! Whoa, that is looking mighty tasty.
All right, next, a new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
Danger. Reactor overload.
This feels bad.
Now their ship is flying. Is that the artifact?
Stay with me.
This'll be good.
Good thing that wasn't our ship.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come to this? It began with the ancient rituals, the dead buried with a seed from the trees of memory. Those who ate of the fruit saw the lives they lived and passed their knowledge to future generations until Sorcisto, in his lust for power, consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight. You harbor it too, I see.
It's a little more of the more serious side tone-wise than Guacamelee and Nobody Saves the World.
Pray the vultures consume you before the blight does.
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show in Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
Another Munfish game. Alright, this looks cool.
Poor little babies. All right, Mecha Break is one of 2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total. In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wishlisted game, players are clamoring to know just one thing: when is the release date? Well, here's Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer you've all been waiting for.
Growing Martian zones force the Thalassic Federation to advance its Project Enterprise.
Oh yeah. Get clubbed. And I started
In this next title, small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
Mechanical is approaching.
We must now face a stark reality. The industrial civilization we were expecting to join is no more.
Whatever it takes, we find a way.
Infinitesimals.
2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well. Please check this out.
Happy birthday to you.
Are we gonna get a new Resident Evil, a new one, or a remake?
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。さて、お待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それでは、これからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
I need a glass of wine too. All right. Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Now it is time for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
Let's rumble. Alice. Viper. Blue. Ingrid.
Are they putting Kenny Omega in a fighting game?
Street Fighter 6.
That was just the character. Why did they have Kenny Omega do that? Here's 1 to 2.
Flag time, baby. Julia's ring. Get him, y'all. Alejandro. Camila Barbosa. Peter Maganin. Countdown begins.
Oh no.
Adios!
Wish list now.
That was Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s. As you saw, the closed alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lenzi, Wuchang Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th. Here's a look.
Is this bloodshed really what you wanted? Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends.
know what I want them to do now? Like maybe they'll do this at the Xbox game showcase. For as mixed as as Starfield was, I'd like for them to say, because I haven't played it yet, and I'd like to try it, I'd like to play it. I'd like for them to announce that it's finally coming to PlayStation. I think that would be cool.
What will it take to finally awaken you?
I'd also like for Halo, like the Master Collection on the PlayStation. Holy shit!
Gotta rescue them. This is what we gotta protect. We cannot choose when people's dreams get snatched up by
Okay. Oh yeah, I heard they were making on the game.
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
Find them.
What guys over the field?
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing, and is free to play. This weekend, to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
My calling takes me far from home, where shared struggles form fast bonds.
My greatest advantage? Adaptability. Their greatest weakness? Me. My story.
My story. My story is yours.
They showed up more from Mind's Eye today. I'm really curious. I hate to be that, like, God, it's like, oh, this isn't gonna do well, this is gonna be awful. But based on, and I don't think I'm the only one that feels this way about that game. But based on everything that's been going on with the game, everything we've been hearing, it does not sound promising. You know, obviously I hope the best for games, especially because, like, you know, people work hard on them. And obviously there was stuff that came out about Build a Rocket Boy, the developers, that it wasn't even the developers, the main developers, it was like the people high up. There was like toxic workplace environment and other stuff, and crunch, and I feel bad for them when that stuff happened.
You never gonna guess what happened. I took a bullet, I died.
I've been replaying Cyberpunk actually recently.
I met Johnny Silverhand. Chip. Long story.
I hope the best. Maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll surprise.
Here is another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike. Here's Into the Unwell.
Another relapse, huh? Get well soon. Maybe it's too much for someone like you. Delusional. It won't always be so easy.
This is getting kind of like 3D Cuphead vibes, but also it's co-op maybe.
You still look a little unwell.
Hey guys, I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games. When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends, and 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year, and I wish we could have Titanfall 3. With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take Portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
Whoa, Splitgate Battle Royale.
Just look at that water placement. Expertly done. This is the epitome of sport. We are splitting savants and jetpack geniuses. The movement is so fluid, so fast. You can't stop it. You can't catch. And he complete the comeback. He's going to try. He shoots. He gets the kill. Now that's how you portal. They're not done yet. They got one. They got another. They're going to do it. They're going to do it. Oh my God. They did it. They actually did it.
I don't think the first Splitgate was the Battle Royale, was it? I only played a tiny bit. What? But I remember having a lot of fun with it. Maybe it's just the mode, I don't know.
Last man standing. This is Splitgate.
Oh, excuse me.
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
Did you say this was the new game they've been working on? I always love the music in these games. I think it is.
Jap then, huh?
Don't I look like one?
You're not? So, what are you then?
Sana. 俺が知りてえや。
Project Century. Stranger Than Heaven. What's the name of it?
You saw it at TGA last year as Project Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way. All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final, very special global game announcement to share with all of you who've been waiting. Today, we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
Grace. Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming.
This has me intrigued.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body.
That actor looks familiar.
One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past.
Yeah, okay. I'm already in.
Grace.
I'm already sold.
They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Oh my god! 127.
There you have it, Resident Evil Requiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026. Amazing. Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement. Glad we kept it a surprise. All right, that's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone?
Okay. Holy shit.
Good job. Lucy got to see the trailer for the first time.
I know. I can't believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right. Well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend. You can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend in LA.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which